Welcome back, people. We're back on this Golf Gtd. £9,000 this car currently owes me. Have I just made the biggest mistake and bought the world's most expensive driveway ornament? Well, stick around. Let's see if we can get this straight.
And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. To subscribe, it doesn't cost anything. It's absolutely free. It just costs a few seconds of your time. It will really mean a lot. Right now, what we've got to do, we've got to take off the leaf screen and the windscreen wipers in order to get to the top of the suspension struts. This will be our measuring points, and we'll need these to get the front end straight. So I've strategically positioned this car here on the road next to the tree, because I'm going to use this 10-ton porta power press to bring that chassis leg back over. The driver's side chassis leg is noticeably out, so I'm going to bring that back over and try and line it up as best as I possibly can. Measurement A is from this point to this point, which is 975 mil. Currently it's 990, which is 15 mil, or 995 in between that. Point B is from the top of this suspension tower to the top of this suspension tower, and that is 1125 mil.
No, Peter, I put 50.
1124. It has got plus or minus 2 mil, so we're within tolerance with that. Point C is from the top of the suspension tower to the front here of this inner wing, and that measurement is 1310. So that's 13.7. So we're 3 mil out. So the tolerance is plus or minus 2 mil. So we're hoping it will bring it in slightly. And this is 1308, so that's within tolerance.
Give it to me! You see you're moving.
So as you can see, it's working perfectly. If anything, it might be working too well, and I think it's actually starting to push the car over. Don't know what we're going to do here. So normally in a body shop, this car would be secured down to a jig. When pulling, it wouldn't move anywhere as it'd be clamped down. The problem we're having is it's just the power of the porta power is just pushing it across and over rather than pushing just the chassis leg. So we're going to have to try and think of a way of securing this car down or holding this car in the position. While I try and figure out what we're going to do, I'm going to get these old wings off and get the new bonnet and the new wings put back onto the car, just so it's ready, and we kind of got a good idea of how far out the car actually is. It's always a good idea to slide the wheel you're taking off under the car. Could save your leg or arm or life, especially if you're using a Mickey Mouse jack like this. I've got to remove the door to get to the two screws that are on the back of the wing. and there's a plastic trim tucked in between them. So I've got to remove these 2 grab screws, this multi-spline fixing holding the check strap, and this electrical connector, and the door just lifts off. Luckily, this inner wing isn't too damaged. It's slightly out of shape, but it's nothing that a panel hammer and a dolly can't sort out. On goes the wings. Now I like to put these on in the same position as they were fitted in the factory. So as you can see that there are witness marks here. So you can line it up and put the wing on as it left the factory. That way we'll know if the chassis is out or not. When a vehicle's had quite a heavy smash into the front and the bonnet's badly damaged, I'd always recommend to change the hinges. There's a slight bend in the hinge can throw everything out, and you'd spend absolutely ages trying to line it up and probably end up damaging the bonnet or a wing. When refitting a bonnet, I'd always recommend you get someone to give you a hand. You wouldn't want to drop and smash it through the windscreen. This bonnet lines up very well. I'm very impressed. It's good news. So what we've done, I've got a 4-ton ratchet puller, and I've tied a strap around the front subframe, so hopefully this will stop it from sliding across, or at least prevent it from sliding across. Just give it that extra little spot when trying to push this leg over. So hopefully this works. Let's try and see what happens. So what we've established is that this leg needs to go over some more. So what we've done, we've braced it. We've got the subframe still attached around the tree. We've braced a bit of wood so this leg doesn't really move. And now we're pushing this leg across, because we've took diagonal measurements to see if that beam is central. So we have to get it bang on central. So first we're going to move this leg to the correct position, and then we'll be able to push this leg over to match, to make sure it lines up with the holes and is the correct distance apart. But not only the correct distance apart, but central to the vehicle. There's no good the bar just fitting, but it being all the way over to the left, all the way over to the right. So that's what we're doing. Still. When jacking as well, trying to move the leg outwards, you always need to jack a little bit further because the legs always pull back in. If you watch this, when we release this porter power, watch how much movement happens. See how much movement happens in the chassis leg, so you almost have to overcompensate when jacking, and just little bit by little bit try to get it in the right position. It's very time consuming, but it'll be worth it. Right, so now we've jacked this over, I'll show you what I mean by central. So we're going to take a point of the vehicle, we're going to use this point here. So this is Andre.
Hello.
I worked with Andre for 12 years in a body shop. So we use that datum point there, and we're going to use that one there on the bumper beam. And now we're going to go across the other way. And you can see the previous marks, how far the vehicle was out. And now we've just got to get this leg to line up, and then we know the legs are perfectly straight with the vehicle. Good job?
Very good job.
So this is the pipe, this is the transmission oil cooler pipe that was squashed here. That ran there along across the top of the gearbox. So I called up a breaker for this pipe, and this is him on the phone. So he sent me the pipe. This is it. Perfect, it's not squashed, but he's just cut the pipe off. Rather than taking it off, he's just cut it off. So, looking at my old pipe where it was squashed, it's actually got a little split there, see? Now I'm back at square one, I need this pipe. I got the part numbers off it, put it on eBay, because you should always check with the part number, because like I say, some parts are compatible across different brands. Volkswagen, Audi, Skoda, they share a lot of parts. I managed to get that rubber part separately off eBay, and also the fuse box. I called Volkswagen for this. They originally gave me a price for the whole box, which was a few £100. And when I asked for the part number and I checked the part number, I noticed it was this part here. It was for this whole box that they gave me a quote for. I don't need that, I just need the surround. But they gave me a price for this, which I didn't think was bad, £33 plus VAT. But after speaking to them, I had the part number, so I put it in on eBay, and I managed to get this off an Audi Q2, and for £10. Absolute bargain, with all the internals in there as well that I don't need, but spare fuses. So when getting a part like this and you're going to swap it, it's always good to see how it's fixed to the car, so you don't end up breaking any clips or stuff. So you can see there that it pushes and clips into the side of the inner wing. So, and then two fixings secure it there to the body of the car. I'll have to strip that out and put that one in. I think I have got this cover piece that slides in here, and then the top, I've got the top. And that should be all sorted. Let's get cracking and put this hose in, change the fuse box and fix this connector. I've got one of these as well. This little white line is called a timing mark. You often see these marks on hoses where the hose has got to be a certain orientation. But you just got to line this white line up with the other line on the other side, and then you'll know that's the exact position it should be in. Whilst we're here and everything's stripped and a lot of things can be accessed, it'd be a good time to have a good thorough look at any pipes, to see if we can visibly see any damages, because it would be an absolute kick if we built this car all up and it started leaking. Now there are some little holes and stuff that you just can't help, you can't see, but I've seen it before where people have built up cars and they've just leaked from multiple places. Like, we want to try and avoid that. So whilst it's all stripped down and we can access a lot of things, it would be a good time to have a good thorough look over everything. So that's what I'm going to do, have a good look around the engine bay and see if I can make sure that we're all good to go. The rad pack can go in and we can start building up the front, paneling it up. And in goes that transmission cooling pipe that I bought twice. To remove the fuse box is pretty simple. The internals is all clipped in with about 8 clips that you have to release to get it out, and the actual housing is just 2 10mm fixings at the side.
The fuse box here, I ain't gonna lie to you, it's hit me bullet taking it out. I've broken it.
And you can see it just clips into the side of the wing.
There, look Daddy, it fits in the screw. And you fix it in the car. Okay. This one has buttons. Wait, that says 30, 5, 10, 5, 10, 50, 5, 20, 5, 30, 50, 50, 25, 5, 30, 10, 5, 13. Dribble down your nose. Everybody else wants to help.
Perfect, and the fuse box is all done. You'd never have known. Oh no! So, I've come to repair this plug, and the breaker, he sent me this plug, the other side. This car. So he sent me this side when I need this side. This side's smashed and he hasn't sent me that side. What's going on with these VW breakers, man? So back on the net. Good thing is, if you have a look here, there's a little part number on there, whether it be eBay, Google or VW itself, and try and get that plug, but it's going to delay things, that is. Just found damaged harness here, and luckily the other side of that harness is thrown in the back of the car. That's okay, it's broken the other side. That'll unplug. And this one, I hoping it's something to do with the washer bottle. And when I buy a washer bottle, that will come inside. So I'll be able to repair that. So I'm going to tackle the repair on this harness. I'm going to start by stripping back all the wires that are damaged and expose the wire so I can splice them. Now you're going to have some experts saying, "Oh, you meant to stagger your splices." Now that is correct, but that's only for aesthetic reasons or to save a bulk in the harness if you've got to feed it through a hole or something like that. Now this harness is going to be behind the bumper and I'm going to tape it up nice and neatly. You're hardly going to see it, but you're going to have people that are going to be like, "Oh, you shouldn't do that." Chances. You would never know. Factory, that is. Finding so many broken connectors, electrical connectors on this car is quite overwhelming. Just gotta repair one by one and soldier through. You can see on the back of this connector, it's got numbers on 1 and 2. These are the cavity numbers. You just got to make sure you put the correct wire back in the right cavity. Now it's time to get this rad pack in, get the coolant filled and run it up to temperature. See if we have any leaks, fingers crossed. Bit of love juice, it's always good. You hear that click? That means it's in. Fingers crossed, hopefully. Same up there. On that male end, it's got a keyway. Female end, a little spot stop for it. Can only go there, that way. Starting to come together absolutely lovely now. Starting to look a bit more like a car. See, some of these pipes, they're so hard to get off. The guys at the breaker yard, some of them won't even attempt it, they'll just cut the pipes or pull the pipes off to save damage in the rod. Lovely. before putting the AC pipes in, always check these O-rings, because if they're going to fail, they're going to fail there. Just check they're not damaged, that they're seated correctly. See the AC pipes, they can only go in one way as well. One's one way, one's the other upside down. But look, the pin is still in there. You see the pin is still in there, in the rad. Because it's second hand, brand new. And on this end, the pin's still in there as well. It's what you call sword fight. These are the best pliers in the world. Best pliers in the world. I bought these when I was an apprentice. Probably cost me 2 weeks of my wages. I bet I could hang off this. Yeah boy, no light boy. Good pliers they are. Highly recommend.
You didn't say what they were?
Yeah, I don't want to.
Why?
I don't know.
What, you don't know what they are?
It's not that I don't know what they are. I don't want people to have the same pliers as me. Managed to get it out. Wow. That was hard. That was seized in there. This probably will have to come back out to repair that plug, but for now, until we've got the plug, it's going in. I haven't seen this. I haven't seen this hose. Ah, it's in the bumper. The headlight washer jets. That's where that was. That'll be in the bumper, headlight washer jets. So these panels go on the top. Right, I'm going to just put some coolant in now. Put some coolant in, run it up, see if we see any leaks, or if we have any leaks. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. But you never know. I feel like I've done a lot of checks, so we can just see. Hopefully we're all good. I couldn't find my funnel and I've just spilt a bit. And here you can see the bit that I've spilt. It's been bubbling away as the air's coming out the system. All we need now is for the fans to kick in and start cooling it down. I wouldn't build the front end of the car up without being fairly confident that there's no leaks, so we're looking good. Just a bit I spilt there on the floor. ES Salvage, ESC, stop start error, hill assist error, airbag error, front assist not available. That should clear. Tyre pressures. The washer fluid I can't top up because the breaker cut the pipe. Right, okay. So it's looking like Christmas. Let's run this machine and see how we get on. Been a long old day. Headlights in. I'm going to try and get these headlights in and the bumper at least just fitted. Just have a look. That'll make you feel better. Look what this breaker's done. He's cut the hose for the washer jets. He's just cut it, like most things. So, got a part number there. So another part I'll have to get. This is not looking too bad at all. I'm absolutely buzzing. And if you've made it this far, please subscribe. It's absolutely free to subscribe. I need to get this monetized so I can keep delivering these cars. Come on people, you want to see some M power cars, some S power cars, some RS powered cars. I will deliver, I promise. That's better. That's better. And look at that people, I repaired a Cat S Volkswagen GTD on my drive. I used a tree and a porta power to straighten the chassis legs. People told me I wouldn't be able to do it. And just to add, no trees were harmed in the making of this video. Hopefully I'll see you on the next video where I'll be doing all the airbags and I'll have the car stripped and ready for paint.